Hello and welcome to BOTB TV. My name is Christian Williams.
And I'm Tim Oldland.
And this is your roundup of all things cars and BOTB coming to you from here, BOTB's head office in southwest London, Parsons Green.
That's right. Now, can you believe it? This is our last show of the year, Christmas jumpers and all.
It's gone quickly.
It has. But we've got so much to talk about, so let's just get straight into it.
Okay, right. So it's been a very busy week here. We just surprised our 401st Dream Car winner. A massive congratulations again to Ronald Kirkhouse, who won the incredible Jaguar E-Pace. Now, we found out that he was actually in Disneyland Paris with his grandkids, so really nice day for him. We made it extra special by giving him that Christmas news that he'd won that brand new Jag, which was good. And there's nothing Mickey Mouse about that surprise on a Tuesday morning. See what I did there?
Yeah, dreadful. Anyway, we also announced our inaugural Christmas cash competition. We did, yes. Now, the first winner was John Wason.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
It was, yeah. Now, he managed to land himself £5 in cash just before Christmas.
It's a nice little surprise, I think, just before Christmas. I would definitely say that there's nothing fishy about that because he was a fisherman in Scotland.
It's just appalling. Moving on.
Right, that is not all though, because as part of our ongoing 400th winner celebrations, we have also given away 3 extra prizes this week. We gave away one of these, the brand new iPhone 10. Don't worry, if you did win it, we'll get you a brand new one that is not been taken out of the box. We also gave away £1,000 in cash as well, and an amazing trip to Ooh La La, Paris.
Oh. Just dreadful. Anyway, enough of the terrible puns and jumpers. I mean, look at it.
Bar humbug. It's amazing.
It's dreadful. Anyway, now we've got more presents and more things to give away to people today. We've got £1,000 in Dream Car credit to give away. This is 4 lots of £250. And there's going to be another prize tomorrow as well. So basically, people keep your eyes on your emails and social media and all that kind of stuff, and we'll do it for you.
Yeah, and that is not all, actually. You all seem to really like our cash competition. So it's running again this week in parallel to the Dream Car comp. So you can win a car, but you can also now, as well, win £5,000 or £10,000 in cash.
Yeah, very good. Now, earlier this week, I was lucky enough to spend the day, just me, I was lucky enough to spend the morning at the Porsche Experience Driving Centre at Silverstone.
You have not shut up about this.
Really? I don't think I've mentioned it, have I?
I was meant to go, but unfortunately I was ill. So Tim was lonesome on his day, which I'm sure you were not that fussed about.
Well, I was just focused purely on Porsche. It was amazing. It was a brilliant day. So I shot some stuff, so let's have a look. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Porsche Experience Driving Centre here in Silverstone in the UK. Now, BOTB sent me down here for the day. It's very cold, very sunny, but I get to play with a load of Porsches all day, and frankly, they're not going to let me film a great deal in there, which is a shame, but this is all about me. We've got the beautiful 911R. Some would say the holy grail of 911s at the moment. This is the 911 GT3 RS 4 litre from the 997. And just look at it. Slim body, the Widowmaker. This is the GT2 RS, which is a, I think it was nearly 600 horsepower. Rear wheel drive, turbos, lots of carbon, very light. Le Mans racer there, which is the 919 hybrid. Okay, so that's me done for the day, and what a morning I've had. I went for the absolute base Porsche Cayman. Yeah, I was sliding it around on the handling track. It was so good, and you can get one, and they're not even, the ticket price is pretty low. So I would definitely advise, play for one of those. You'll be very surprised how good it is.
Oh mate, that looked amazing.
Yeah, it was such a good day. I mean, unfortunately, you know, Porsche are a little bit like tight on what you can and can't film, but I hope you got an idea of what it was like. It's such a brilliant day.
It is. I did it a couple of years ago, and it was one of the best experience days I've done, actually, with their own test track, and they've got the skid pan and the kick plate.
Yeah, I mean, I was buzzing by the end of the day.
I bet.
I didn't want to leave.
I bet. Well, we don't want to have all the fun here at BOTB. We want to give that to you as well. So keep your eyes peeled for more Porsche experience days that we are going to give away.
Okay, and it's time now for the In the Headlights cars again. And this is my choices this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was amazing. They let me loose and it was crazy. But I've had a little bit of grief about a couple of these cars. One, really lots of grief.
I've seen in the comments.
Yeah, so the first car.
Now didn't you slag this off last week?
A smidge, just a smidge. No,
Something about the door handles.
The door handles, yeah. No, I mean, I stand by my original statement, which I still think it's fugly. I think it's a not nice looking car, but everything else about it is incredible. You know, it's incredibly fast. It'll do anything off-road. It's faster than most sports cars on road as well, and it's practical and all that kind of stuff. So it is an amazing car. Okay. I'll give it that.
Right, so he's changed his tune there slightly. Right, on to car number 2. So what did you say about this car?
Well, I mean, it's basically a Baja racer is what they call it. Right. Designed to go across deserts incredibly fast. Okay. You know, it's massive as well. I absolutely love these things.
Because you've seen one in the flesh, right?
Yeah, I did a Facebook Live with one.
And it was huge.
Yeah, it's enormous. The only thing I could scale it against was a can of Coke or something, I think it was. Right. But this thing was absolutely enormous. I love it, but you couldn't drive it anywhere other than America, probably. Right, on the dunes somewhere. Okay. Yeah. All right, on to car number 3. Yes. Kind of puts the Lamborghini Urus to shame slightly, this. In terms of power? Yeah. Right. And speed as well. It's faster 0 to 60 than the Urus. No way. Yeah, 3.5 seconds to 60 in this 2.5-ton behemoth. Because it's got, I'm going to take a guess as to what kind of engine it's got in it. 5 litre. No. This has got the Hellcat engine. So we're talking 6.2 litres, supercharged, V8, 700 horsepower. 700 horsepower on that? Yeah, in an SUV. 700 horsepower. It's the silliest, most brilliant thing ever. And it's half the price of the Urus. No way. Yeah. The only thing, and people may or may not agree with me here, is I hate these radar detectors on the front. They make them look so ugly. Look at it. It's like a little eye looking out. It's like a little wart. Yeah, I'm looking, where's the car in front of me? Brake! And you're like, oh, come on. Yeah. Right, on to car number 4 then. Yeah, this is the one that I've had a little tiny bit of grief about. Just a bit? Yeah, I've had death threats. Right. I've had, it's the Fiat Panda Cross. It's not just anyone either. Cross-eyed, maybe. Look at it. Well, maybe, weird. Yeah. This thing, I mean, in order to get this thing up to a decent price level, we've spec'd every option you can tick on it as well. Okay. And it's about 20 grand. Right, it's still pretty cheap. It is. I mean, you could tick the £20,000 cash option and just buy a spare. If you do live in the middle of nowhere, maybe in Switzerland where you're covered in snow each year at this time, this might be the car you want to play for. Yeah. Or you might just want to play for something better. Well, no, but see, people have been berating me on Facebook about this, but this is about 4x4s this week, right? That is more capable off-road than a Range Rover. It will get you anywhere. It's like a mountain goat. It will like clamber around. It won't, you know, it gets out of situations easily. It's a brilliant off-roader. If you live in the Outer Hebrides or something, you can get tickets for this. And if you need any more information on that car, please just give Tim a call. We'll put his number on the screen now because he will talk to you for hours and hours. I will. I love it. I think it's brilliant. Right, okay, time for now one of my favourite parts of the show. It's a bit of a throwback to a previous Dream Car winner. And it's Christmas, so we thought, why not go back to one of the Christmas surprises we did? And we went back to 2014 to surprise Avinder Singh. And Rupert, bless him, dressed up as Santa.
I have a very special delivery for somebody who works here by the name of Arvinder Singh, who works for LMAX. Arvinder Singh? Yeah? If I asked your parents, would they say you've been a good boy this year?
I think so.
We won't go out of the chimney, we'll go down the stairs if that's all right. Oh, yeah, sure. It's safer that way. I've been told by my elves that you bought some tickets over there at Westfield.
Yes, I did, yeah.
Last week.
For a car?
For a car?
Yeah. Oh no.
Arvinder Singh, you won competition SC928. It was judged yesterday. And you are the proud owner of this absolutely magnificent
That's not possible.
Porsche Cayman.
That's a big key.
Better have a look and see what's inside.
I have a clue what this is. Actually, I need a laptop.
You say it's a big box for some keys? Go!
Thank you. You're the best. Best of the best.
Love it, you know, and all credit to Rupert for his fantastic Santa impersonation. Yeah. Right, so it's news time again, and we've got a funny one, this one. This is the Tesla Model S shooting brake. Now, this is a company in the UK. They decided that they thought the Model S would look good as a shooting brake. Now, for those who don't know, shooting brake is basically an estate without a great deal of room in it. Yeah. It's for putting your guns and grouse in, apparently. Is that why it's called a shooting brake? It is.
Because of the shooting aspect?
It was, yeah. It started out with really old cars like Aston Martins, and they just put a big boxy back on one.
Oh, right. Yeah. So you can fit your guns in?
You can.
I
think they've done a very good job.
Yeah, it's better than I thought it was going to look.
Yeah, I think Elon Musk is like, looking over it and seeing if it sells.
Well, Elon, we know you watch the show regularly, so here is a picture of something you could make if you then want to also transport dead people around in the back, because it could work quite well as a hearse as well.
Yes, it could.
By the look of it, black it out, be great. Right, on to the next car. Now, this is interesting, right? We had the news of the new Vantage. Now we've got the news of the new Vanquish 2018.
Wow,
but
you say that. All the magazines have been reporting, they've been showing these shots of this Aston as the new Vanquish. Now, I've heard from an inside source that I have that this isn't the Vanquish, this is the new DBS. So as with the DB9 became the DBS, now DB11 also becomes DBS. So it's a bit of a beast. I mean, this is going to be rumours of over 700 horsepower.
Jeez.
It's got looks that are looking very, very aggressive. And then actually the Vanquish is going to be another model line above that, which is going to be maybe mid-engined and very, very, very fruity.
I feel like you might be holding some information back that someone's told you.
I am. I mean, I may already be killed for revealing what I've already just told you. But yeah, I mean, just look at the thing. It looks to me, it looks like the 177.
Yeah.
Supercar, hypercar, whatever it's called. It's amazing.
And finally, talking of next year and the things that we can potentially expect to see, I wanted to just see what maybe your favourite car was for next year, something that you're looking forward to driving.
Tricky one. There's so many things coming out. I was going to say the Alpine A110, but for me, the one that I want to drive most is the RS4 Avant.
Yeah. Great looking car.
I know, we've already had someone win one this year, but I just can't wait to get behind the wheel and spend some time in this car. It's the perfect car for me.
I honestly don't know how Audi up their game every single year. They just make them just small little tweaks, but it just makes a big difference in the way not only they drive, but also they look. And we always know that the cabin inside is absolutely plush and lovely.
And
big fan of them.
Carbon.
Of course, more carbon. That's all you want for Christmas, isn't it?
What about you?
For me, it's going to be the new 718 Cayman GT4.
Yes.
Now, these are some spy pictures of potentially what it will look like.
Look mean.
Yeah, of course it is. It's going to be a wicked car. I'm really looking forward. Look at the back of it. Look. When it's all dirty and there's been a lot of rumours about what engine this is going to have. You think it's going to have is it 4 litre? Yeah,
I think it's the biggest rumour is that it's going to have a detuned 4 litre engine from the GT3.
Right.
So it can't have the full fat 500 horsepower because then it would absolutely destroy the GT3 because it's smaller and lighter. But can you imagine? Can you imagine how good that's going to be?
I can't wait. And I'll tell you what, I will tell you on camera, if I can get my hands on one of these, I will buy one.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. I will buy one of these cars. It will be fantastic, I just know it.
Brilliant. Okay, so now we're about to say goodbye to 2017. But before we do, it's time for a bit of a stat attack. You know me, nice. I love stats.
Yep.
So we're going to have a bit of a stat attack. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh my God. Okay.
Yes. Lots of numbers on the screen.
Yeah. So let's point a few of them out then. We've given away 9 Mercedes this year, 7 Audis. We have spent quite a lot of time at Audi West London actually.
With the guys. They love us there. It's brilliant.
Only 2 Aston Martins this year. I think we did a few more last year.
Yeah. 1 TVR.
Oh yes. I'm glad we gave away one of those.
Yes. Yeah. I want that company to succeed again. You know.
And I've spotted one thing on here that has probably made you smile.
We gave away a Skoda.
Great. Anyway, on to the next slide. Right, we've also given away £420,000 in cash with the cars. So when we turn up with the 10 grand in cash and the 20 grand that we give away now, it's now £420,000 worth.
Almost £500,000.
Yeah. Incredible. 14 international winners as well, so I've managed to clock up some air miles this year, which has been pretty cool. And I've done the earliest surprise as well at 5:30 a.m. when we gave away, it was an Audi, I think. Dave and I went to this guy's house. It was so
very early.
He was a truck driver, so we had to get him.
Oh, so you didn't get him out of bed or anything?
No. He was definitely more awake than Dave and I were, that's for sure.
And you met an Olympian.
I did.
And got your hand crushed.
I did, yes.
By an enormous, was he discus?
Yeah, he was a discus thrower.
Crushed your hand.
Honestly, that is my hand still hurts. And we also have just found out from the office upstairs as well, that we've given away £2.5 million worth of car.
What, since the beginning of the competition?
This year.
Just this year?
Just this year, we've given away £2.5 million worth of car. And I think next year, I think it's safe to say that stat attack is going to be bigger and better.
Now, we finished today, something I don't really want to do.
I do.
Yes, this is the results of last week's Wheel of Fortune predictions. Now, you may remember, of course you remember because you're loving this, that we spanned the wheel to predict who would be the best and the worst behaved at the BOTB Christmas party.
Yes, now the results came in last week and they showed that the prediction was that Graham would be the best behaved, and I think that's safe to say he was.
Yeah.
Graham was on his best behaviour. And the worst behaved was actually slightly wrong. It said that Simon was going to be the worst behaved, which we actually thought was quite a good indication.
We did.
We thought that Simon was going to be the worst behaved, but he wasn't, was he, Tim?
No.
What happened, Tim? Tell us about the
I can't remember anything, to be honest. No, and that's half the problem.
Would you like me to remind you of what you did?
No, okay, it was me. I hold my hands up, it was me. I'm appalled to say that, I may have heckled the magician. There was a magician. Oh dear. I've got the naughty step.
List.
Yeah, I've heckled the magician.
That wasn't it. What else did you do?
I may have criticised the food portions rather loudly.
And what else happened, Tim?
I drank quite a lot of wine.
He did drink quite a lot of wine, but it didn't stop there. When the party ended, of course, everyone went home. Where did you go, Tim?
Well, all I'm going to say is that I have a great debt of gratitude to the wonderful people who work on the London Underground, particularly the District Line.
And the cleaning staff, maybe?
Yep. Those people definitely need a round of applause from me because I had to buy a new pair of shoes and
a new watch
strap and a big dry cleaning bill.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, someone's got to do it, and this year it was Tim, so congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
Well, have an amazing Christmas, everybody. We will, of course, see you very soon here with more BOTB news and car news in the new year.
Yeah, so we'll see you in 2018. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.